Where'd you park it? How you spell chauffeur? I just did the chicken run with 30 seconds to spare.
You're fine. So yeah, let me see your new ride.
Great, wait, I go this way to the garage. Yeah, 30 seconds to spare.
Was 30 seconds to spare? Oh,
Yeah, run from the south to the north.
Okay.
Not that I was speeding. Was
I don't
totally
think it was
not doing
speeding.
that.
Definitely not doing that.
Definitely not at 30 miles over.
That's not too much. We're not going as... Yeah.
The speedometer is definitely not capable of going up to 137.
Why are you walking slightly faster than me? 137, that's pretty fast. Okay. Has it been upgraded?
No, there's no mechanic shops open. Oh, watch out, buddy! I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. So...
What, jaywalking, but.
Okay. So let's see, I don't think we've done like paralegal stuff for a good bit now. So, well, that's another day, but... how much do you remember, or how much are you knowledgeable for? Well, you're a learner actually and everything, but...
Oh, alright. Wow. Thank you, I guess.
Didn't I give you the bar, or did I not do that?
You did. You said I passed. You just wanted me to do some stuff.
Some stuff?
Yeah, well, stuff.
See, I think I had you as the associate lawyer rank, which was the...
I'm still very confident in my case law.
That's good.
I mean, now that I have access to the MDT, I can at least see the stuff that people usually call and ask questions for, which are more clerk questions like permits and all that jazz.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're really dealing with permits anymore, though.
Yeah, which is fine.
So residency permits are permanently gone. Occupancy permits still exist, but they all of them need to get refiled, that's a lot. There's a lot.
There was a Turismo X line for 486,000 that I was going to buy yesterday, but this just looked nicer.
Okay. I know some of those words. Alright.
Okay, so you might want to put it in the SOPs maybe, but like direction that the trials go. So um like on a bench or whatever, prosecution gives narrative, defense, I don't know, like does the defense give a narrative that, or do they just prosecution all the whole side, do they call their witnesses and then we cross or whatever?
Yeah, I have that in the courtroom procedure part. That's supposed to be the portion for that one. There was supposed to also be, what else was supposed to be? Marketing.
I'm trying to think where I can let this car loose.
There's a racetrack, right?
there a racetrack?
Was it the Redwood track? Up northish near Cindy?
It's kind of off-roady.
There's something else I wanted to put in for. What was it? I don't remember now.
And it's the airport.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Go for a walk. Good one. All right.
Shows you later.
Of course, there's always the freeway.
Such low mileage too. Okay.
Yeah, I had 16 on it when I got it.
Was this? Is it rear wheel or drive, or is it rear wheel? Okay.
Yeah.
Almost all cars that are fast are rear wheel. I don't like the spinning up though for rear wheel drive.
I'm actually kind of glad that it doesn't have a lot of rear spin when you take off.
Well, this thing doesn't. Okay, usually they have to like spin up a bit before they go for rear wheel drive.
Oh, it's got the little rear fin that comes up.
Definitely a very nice looking car. Okay.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I probably should have got the Turismo or the Viziano. For the extra 200K.
Okay.
But I didn't want to like dip into Rob's share.
Well, I have so much money and I have no idea what to. I have no idea what to do with it. So, got about 800K.
Yeah, that's where we were sitting at. Just putting in all that work at the cafe, and then like, I don't know. I decided I wanted to treat myself. Might have
Okay.
been a little impulsive. But he knows how I am about fast cars.
Okay. I did not realize you were a fast car kind of person. So,
I have such a lead foot.
let's see. For what's happened recently, I know has been. Did I tell you about the 2 new chiefs of the PDO?
I think so.
Okay, I did. Okay. Yeah, James and Killian. James is being very stubborn though regarding his felony stuff. We had the governor offer him a pardon, and he's like, "Nope, actually, how about I want to actually have the court case about it."
Just take the pardon.
You would think, right? I haven't asked for that pardon on his behalf. Like, if the court case doesn't work out, then I'll take it. Like, all right, that's what we say. Well, let's see. I'm getting a bar hearing myself, which means I did an uh-oh. They're going to call me out for it. All right.
What was yeah?
I don't actually think I made a mistake. Like, I'm pretty. There was 2 different ones. One of them was that I was suing a guy, and on behalf of someone else, and then I was submitting a subpoena for him for what I thought was a completely unrelated matter, but turned out to be related. And directly related in the sense that I had actually made a statement against him in the it's called in the report that I tried to subpoena for him. I tried to subpoena the report for him because he said he wasn't even told all of his charges down the cell, and that he had requested a lawyer, and they said there was no lawyers available. But I didn't receive any calls during that time period, so they lied about that, and it was very strange, and I felt bad for him. So I'm like, all right, let me just. He's like, can you do anything for me? And I'm like, sure, I guess I can at least subpoena the report for you. That's all I plan on doing. But I guess I got a bar complaint about that. The other one was I had a client who was wanting to what's it called, sue for a tow incident, where he says like 4 people, one of them being the Tusks, had illegally tried to tow his vehicle. I subpoenaed the report, and I said, what is this one? I said, I'll subpoena the report, and then I'll see what I can do for you. So I subpoenaed the report, and I waited almost until the statute, and I went and asked him, like, hey, things are taking a while, like, what's up with that? And I'm told, your clients just need to be patient. I'm like, well, okay, or if you say so. And so I don't think I asked about it again after that. I think I did actually ask about it again after that. I don't remember exactly, but I waited about a month, and I hadn't received back the subpoena, and until the client was like, hey, I talked to the judge about this, and they said that you already have access to it. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, because I definitely don't have access to it. And then I find out, okay, they didn't give me anything involving the report, and that they had given me the wrong thing, and that for whatever reason the subpoena had just gotten lost, basically. But what ended up happening, though, is I got the report back, and I looked over the report, and it shows that everyone present on the scene said that this guy was the aggressor, and he pulled his gun first, and he, and they had shot him in self-defense. That's what everyone on the scene says. And there's no evidence to the contrary, other than maybe like reports earlier in the day of tow truckers shooting people, which doesn't really say too much. And so I'm like, all right, let me get a second opinion, because I don't think there's anything we can sue for. So I go and ask James, and James is like, yeah, there's nothing you can sue for. I'm like, that's what I thought. And so I text the guy. I'm like, hey, I don't think there's anything we can sue for. I'm sorry. And he really didn't like that answer. He really, really didn't like that. He didn't like it so much, in fact, that he actually went and made a complaint about me. And that complaint was enough to trigger our bar hearing, I guess.
Well, I mean, the thing is, honestly, if you don't like what a lawyer says, just get another lawyer.
I told him that. I said, if you want a second opinion, you're feel free to share this report with whoever you'd like, because I gave him a copy of the report as well. And he just, let me see what I said exactly. I was very professional about it. So looking at the investigation, there doesn't look like there's enough evidence to do anything here. And if the police didn't have any reason to believe you shot, they might not feel the need to GSR test you. In my full legal opinion, I don't think you can sue for anything here and expect to win. My legal advice would be that you have no recourse, sadly. Feel free to share that report with another attorney or whoever if you want to get a second opinion. I was being like very super formal there. I'm like, this is legal advice right here. This is what I'm telling you. And I guess he didn't like that. He's like, yeah, this guy took me a month to get my report, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I pressed for that report, and I was told to wait. And I don't want to press again after I'm told to wait. So yeah, both of them are fairly... I have a lot of evidence to the contrary to prove both of them wrong. But, I've been kind of freaked out by the fact that I've been getting a bar hearing in the first place. It was a little bit traumatic for me. I've had some bar hearings in the past that were related to the reason why I'm in the city here now.
That's like saying anybody that doesn't like your answer can file a bar complaint. That's life. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have one lawyer who may or may not be better than another, or may or may not be able to find something.
Well, I don't know why my client was able to file a bar complaint when he was just a normal civilian. But the other person who filed a bar complaint against me, as far as I'm aware, that was Theodore, and he didn't speak with me about it at all, which I thought was kind of strange. But I think he probably just saw that there had been like a conflict, and he's like, okay, this is probably bar complaint worthy or something on those lines, because I don't see why he would do that without talking to me first. And then there was the thing with James with the couch where he tackled somebody trying to steal the couch, and they hit their head pretty bad, and they had to go to the ICU, and for that reason they charged him with aggravated battery.
Yeah, he did show me his tattoo.
Mm-hmm. But let's see, other than that, with Dan being the new Chief Justice, things have been kind of progressing for the first time in like DOJ history, feels like. Previously things had been like at a standstill for all intents and purposes. But now I can open doors. That's pretty cool. I got keys.
Yeah, I seen that last night. Not last night. When was I in the courthouse? Saturday night?
It was like 3 days ago.
I mean, seriously though, you needed it because like, who can't lock their own office?
Yep. I've been locked in my own office for 3 hours at one point in time, so. Let's see. I've been working. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't think anything happens this time of day.
Oh, for calls or whatnot? It's pretty rare, yeah. But let's see. Let's see, at least for lawyer work or whatnot. A local? I've been hiring on a lot of paralegals. I put a whole bunch of ads up at the mall yesterday, but I guess nobody's interested in being paralegals. I thought people might be interested with rumors of some sort of purge happening soon.
I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, I'm still questioning whether or not it's for me.
From what I've heard, the government's trying to take all of our money, trying to rob us blind, because their debt's too high. I don't think I like that.
Good thing I got the expensive card bug out of my system.
Yeah, you at least got that out of your system. For me, I'm trying to think about how I can, don't tread on me sort of thing. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm like, how can I embezzle money for after the government tries to steal from me? So far, I'm thinking like making verbal contracts with people. That's one. And then I was like, what else? I could put people into positions of power, and then that way, later on, I could call in for favors. I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty good. All right. I'm like, what if I just go a step further? What if I just, what if I just like become the government? No, I just become like I would make some sort of like a listopia. So I'd make some sort of listopia, where everyone could be happy and there'd be a peaceful transfer of power. No, and we would just we'd have list coin. There'd be education for everybody. Yeah.
Education's fine. Oh, I didn't park the Roosevelt here. That's alright.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, I remember we went out and bought all those Roosevelts,
Oh, I do remember
and
that.
then
Actually.
we were gonna overcharge and sell them back to Dan.
Oh, is that what was that? Okay. I was wondering why everyone was doing that.
Yeah, we were gonna upsell them. Decided that that wasn't any kind of insider trading or anything. It was just business.
Middlemaning, yeah. See, other... What about you, though? How have you been?
I've been alright. Just cafe, trying to get it back. We bought out two partners. Brought in another person as a partner, which essentially we told the other two, give us your shares. Don't, and just hopefully not charge us the original price because they kind of did fuck all in there. And then the person we were bringing in bought their shares, and then we got everything back up and running. Hired a bunch of people, got some people trained up, and it's still not open.
Okay. How much would you say it costs to, like, buy your business and all that?
$400,000, I think.
Okay. What if I could tell you that I could stop the government from taking your business?
And how would you be able to stop them from taking that business?
We just need to create a listopia. One where they, they just have a peaceful change of power. It's very peaceful. So,
I kind of wanted to get it to a place where I could just sell it to one of the employees.
okay.
Because I guess at one point they owned Burger Shot and Cluckenbell, so.
Mika?
No, somebody named Peach.
Oh, Peach. Yeah, yeah. They'd been suing each other.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Peach wasn't around for like a month, and then she was like such and such, and Mika had issues with that. I haven't seen Mika in a while now. I think about it. See, we got the. Have I shown you this stuff over here? Let me see.
Full table.
I'm full table, got cabinets probably with stuff, no stuff. Okay. Okay, now there's some stuff in there. Okay. Doesn't even use these cabinets really.
Very spacious.
Very spacious. I put that couch there. Alright.
Isn't that the couch from downstairs?
It's a new couch I bought because the other couch keeps getting taken. We were wanting to
They
have.
work out the offices?
We were wanting to have that place up there, like the little sky bridge area, be like the PDO office. But we were told that it was a possible like security concern if they were to have privileged conversations while police go through there. And police go through there like what, twice a day, if that. So I feel like it wouldn't be that big of an issue, but
And then even this one here would be too small for everybody.
Yep. That and the acoustics are really bright in there. As well as in there as well, I should say. But for the DA's office, the DA's office was very from what I've heard, they might try and be kicking the people out from the DA's office. The DA's there. And they might try and put them in the Sky Bridge. And then we're getting the Life Invader building. I'm not sure if you've been there before.
I haven't walked through the whole thing.
Very big. And this used to be
That's nice. They all have their offices.
This used to be where I worked. I had that desk over there before I was fired. All the rooms have been changed around. I remember this used to be Phoebe's room when she was the DA, but then she got suspended and demoted. But now she's DA again. For now. I don't. She tends to always get in trouble for some reason. What is this?
It's like a naughty box.
Something like that. This room used to look a whole lot cooler, but for some reason Harry just tore it all down. And now it's just like this.
So is that going to be a thing that I got to worry about if somebody doesn't like my answer and I tell them that I don't think it's a case I want, or that there's anything to win from it, that I got to worry about a bar hearing?
No. So the reason why it was even taken in considered in the first place was because of the length of time it took to get the subpoena back. So he's arguing that because I took too long, it was outside the statute, and so now he has no recourse or whatnot. But it took a month in the first place, so I figured I could just request an extension on on the statute for that reason. And I can do that, but there was just nothing to sue about in the first place, so there's no reason to.
Okay, well that was like how long you were waiting on Quinn stuff to come back.
Yeah, we were waiting Quinn stuff for a long time, and then I'm not sure if I told you about
this. That sounds more
this.
like it's complaint on the DA side then.
Well, the DAs aren't the ones necessarily who give the subpoena. Well, I guess they kind of are. So I know it took like a week for them to even get the investigation done. And then, I mean, I did request it like a little bit after that time, but then Nima told me that my clients need to be patient. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what she says, even though it was like 2 days away from being past the statue. And then after that, I think there was one time I spoke with a judge about getting the number for it. And he gave me the number to a ticket instead for some reason. But yeah. But no, that's more of a, because there was two things that happened decently close to each other. I'm really thankful actually that they're having the willing to say that, like, having a bar hearing now, because I mean I've had in the past where I find out you have 11 bar complaints against you, and I haven't been told at all ever about having any bar complaints against me. It's crazy that aren't. So I'm happy now that there's the one and then the client complaint that they're letting me know about that, rather than putting the case.
So now with Dan, does that mean that like some of the stuff is streamlining? Because so what I know and where my frustration was going was the length of time it was taking to do stuff. I mean, never mind that the whole system was failing when I had lawsuits that I wanted to file and it would get picked up. I'd go do the legwork, get all the statements, make a binder, and then the lawyer fucks off. But is now with Dan in charge, is like some of that just being more streamlined?
So From my understanding, basically all the old lawyers have been gone now. There's very few that are still around. There's Killian, who's now the chief of the PDO, or one of the chiefs, and there's very few lawyers who have, like, the old-timey lawyers. Not a whole lot stuck around, but almost all the lawyers that I've hired on have stuck around, so that's good. That means at least I feel like I'm doing something right if I'm able to get a bunch of different people sticking around after hiring them on as lawyers and whatnot.
Yeah, because I don't want to see anything take like I don't think anything should take a freaking a month for people. I think it's very very frustrating, and I know that because like I've been on that end, especially when it comes to criminal stuff. You know, like they're serving their time. Um, you know, they're already serving their time. They've already been charged for it. They've been billed for it. You know, and I don't think they should have to wait a month on their appeals.
I don't think they should have to wait a month either. As it stands now, we are having some new docket system, and so for whatever reason we can't really transfer over the current docket system, and so all cases are being purged within on the 20th.
Well, I mean, obviously, going forward with the new system, it shouldn't take that long.
Yes, it's supposed to be going much faster now. The main issue.
At least I'm gonna try to get. If I get something, I'm gonna try and push it through.
Okay. The main issue we've been having before was that it had to go to the DA's office first, and then once a DA was put onto it, then it could go to like a judge. And I don't know why it was that way, but now it's that it goes to court clerks, and a judge will pick it up, and then a court clerk will schedule it, and then the DA can jump on it if they want to defend the state, sort of thing.
Okay, seems like a lot better. Cause you know me. I mean, how often did I pester you?
How often do
I'll
what?
pester them. I mean, as often as I pestered you, I'll pester them.
Oh yeah. For scheduling should be pretty much faster now. Like, the reason why everything had been so slow in the first place was because stuff had been really backed up. Because there had been a few times where the different employment was being changed pretty rapidly, and then there was like gaps where people were like, okay, this was never passed off. I have no idea how to handle this sort of thing, this sort of stuff. And so everything got really backed up over time. But now there's what's called now that if we have everything is gone, then at least we can start anew fresh, and we can have a bit before everything gets backed up again. So that's good. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, I don't even know what the hell happened to my lawyer. It's that Lucia, whatever.
Lucia? Don't think I've ever heard of them.
Yeah. Let me see. Lucia Fenstermacher.
I don't think I've heard of them. I might have fired them the other day because I was firing a bunch of lawyers for inactivity.
Yeah, they took my case, pulled everything together, then they said they got suspended, and then I never seen them since.
Lucia? I've never heard of Lucia getting suspended. I don't know who they are.
Yeah. Well, this is in September, end of September. The text I got was, I've been suspended due to charges put against me by criminals, should be dealt with soon. I've submitted my evidence.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever heard the name.
where'd you put the where'd you say the court proceedings thing was?
Oh, what's called the for? I was wanting to put that in SOPs.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know why it's freezing like that. From case. And helping someone.
Okay. So walk me through the steps of an appeal.
Of an appeal? Let's see.
Yeah. Say I pick up a client and I wanna appeal criminal charges.
Okay. Well, they would have had to plead no contest. Then you would have to subpoena the criminal records. So you'd have to fill out a subpoena. Once you get that subpoena back, should be anywhere between usually about 2 to 3 days. They can speed it up though if you need it like urgently. Once you get that back, you can then appeal the case. Once you fill out the appeal for the case, and you have to have an okay-ish reason for the appeal as well. They don't want to say this person pleads not guilty or no contest whatsoever. Once they have all that, it then goes up on a board for judges to see, and judges can be like, okay, this looks like an interesting case, I'll take it, sort of thing, and then the court clerk will schedule it.
Okay. So when because I know that there's templates for all that, right? So file the subpoena. Then when I get the information, I fill out the appeal template. I give the appeal paper to a clerk.
Wait, didn't I give you the bar? Did I not? Oh, that's right. I was in the middle of what's called promoting you to associate, but something happened and I had to.
Wait, what did I miss?
I'd been in the middle of giving you the bar last time. Not the bar, but like the promoting you in rank, and something had happened and I had to stop. Let me do that now. Did I give you the bar like a long time ago, or was it recently?
Well, so essentially, when we talked, you asked me a whole bunch of questions, and you said it was essentially the bar,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which I passed, but you felt more comfortable with me, not being directly doing it right away.
You had said that you didn't feel comfortable doing it right away. I believe is what happened.
So because I wanted to learn some of the processes.
Because I thought you were very capable. But now I have a rank for lawyers who don't feel like they are super comfortable with all the responsibility yet, and so this is associate lawyer rank, and what that means is that they can what's it called? Oh, they are encouraged to almost always work with someone else, if at all possible. If not, they don't have to. But there's already been issues when people are working alone, when associate lawyers are working alone. So, we'll see how long that sticks for. Where we had an associate lawyer who was not aware that chamber hearings existed, and he said, "Well, they're using the courtroom right now for the mock trial, so you can't have a you can't have a bench trial." Now that issue could have been stopped if there had been someone else with him, but the person who had been brought down had been conflicted, and so it was just him.
Wait, so what? He said because they're doing a chamber hearing, he couldn't do a bench?
Because we were doing mock trials in the courtroom, he did not know chamber hearings existed, and so he said that the client could not have a bench trial for that reason.
Oh, yeah. Usually benches are done behind closed doors, not the actual courtroom. Though.
They've been more often being done in the courtroom. Much more often, actually. I don't know why there was like so much secretiveness needed for that kind of stuff. Like it's I feel like court stuff should be out in the open. It's never really been like a super big issue, other than sometimes people just doing very dumb stuff like going in and just throwing grenades for no apparent reason whatsoever when they're unrelated to everything.
Yeah.
It was a little bit funny though to hear a snowball fight and then see a grenade thrown at the troopers. That was a little bit funny, but still it was uncalled for. Oh,
Okay,
well,
so back to this. So
okay.
when I go to file the appeal, right? So I'd use a template, fill it out, and hand it over to a clerk, and then they'd post it.
Yep.
And
I guess you're gonna post it yourself. No, they don't generally want you posting yourself, but you could if you really need to. But I generally try and have a court clerk post it because I've been yelled at before. Or like, what's even the point of us court clerks existing if you're not having us what's called going to us instead of just doing it yourself? And I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna be an issue. I'll just give it to court clerks, I guess. But that had been a particularly prickly court clerk who is now a magistrate, so hopefully I don't have to have that yelled about. But
trying to think if I've ever seen a court clerk when I've been around. I feel like that's gonna either be stuff that I'm gonna either have to like email them or wait until Friday and Saturday and just hit them with appeals.
oh, you mean for this time slot?
Yeah.
You can post it yourself if there's no way for you to get in contact with them. I mean, it is a little bit strange. I feel like that court clerk's having to post it for you. It feels like, what? Why would I have to hand it them to post it when I could just do that myself? But I'm sure there's probably reasonings for that. Maybe.
All right, that doesn't seem too hard to figure out.
Yeah. And let's see. I have a bunch of templates and stuff that I can give to people. Because I've been realizing...
the appeal. Wait, hold on, because there's a couple of them in here on the Kanban already. Yeah, they have the appeal, civil, and subpoena templates on the Kanban. Which I mean, I can copy over to my tablet.
I've been forgetting to point that part out to people. The common one. I usually just show them the Department of Justice thing. Okay. No, I didn't like the templates they had, so I just did my own. I wish I could change stuff in here, but I'm not able to do that. The penal code will be changing almost entirely soon. See. You have any questions, though? I don't think I've...
So far, no. I mean, I'm gonna have to read the new penal code when it comes out, but hopefully, well, I can't say that because one side of me, I like the vagueness of it. But then on the other side, some of it was too vague and maybe not necessarily applicable.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not sure that, somebody should be getting an aggravated felony for having tackled somebody. I don't think that feels right. So I think probably assault and battery need to be redefined again. I feel like it was fine as it was. I don't know why they changed it.
See, I'm just so used to, I don't know, like, hmm.
You know, maybe we can just get rid of the aggravated attack in the first place. Like, I don't think that's very strange. Like, it makes things, like, needlessly complicated, I feel like. Like, we have almost, like, double the number of charges just because there's aggravated stuff. Do we really need that? Hmm.
Well, I feel like it just by going by the definitions, right? I both of them, regardless, is the the harm, right?
Yeah.
Or offensive contact. So that's at the base of both of them. Um, it's just the assault is more, I guess, severe. But then at the same time, though, like you don't know what they're gonna do to you if they're like. I feel like either way, if they're causing harm to you, it's just harm, regardless. Like,
Yeah.
but then you always hear assault and battery kind of together, hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But then that like you can't because then that would just be stacking two different chart. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you can articulate how they're two separate acts, then I can see the reasoning for that, but... But I would say, yeah, it's usually stacking, I would feel.
The only the only difference between the two is the level of fear. If you just go by the definition.
I would say that for assault, you don't technically need to hurt somebody to assault them. With battery, you do need to hurt them.
Okay, yeah. Theoretically, I could pull a gun on you and then just say assault because.
That would just be brandishing, though, so I don't...
Well, I mean that's the act of. That's Okay, so I mean, you said the assault doesn't necessarily have to be physical. So the physical would be battery.
Yep.
So a non-physical act that would cause another person to fear imminent harm or offensive contact would be pointing a gun at them. I mean, that could be assault, but then yeah, like you said, it's also brandishing. So what if somebody's a Karen and it's like I could say you had that crazy psychotic look in your eyes. Oh my god, I think Liz is gonna kill me. Like now that's
Now you're saying that too.
non-physical
So.
form of assault. Right?
All right. A lot of people
Is
refer to me
there-
as a serial killer for some reason. I don't know why. All right.
But no, but do you see how why I'm having a problem with this definition?
Yeah. I think they tried to get it close to like other states' definition, but I'm not sure how well that works here. Because I can tell the offensive contact portion, that's for like, because technically spitting on somebody is supposed to be assault, right? So that's where the offensive contact portion comes from.
So I guess if I try to tackle a cop, that would be assault. If I successfully tackled assault or the tackle, it'd be battery.
Oh no, those are separate charges actually. If you
Well,
scroll
it's
all the way to the bottom, you got battery against an LEO, and then aggravated battery against an LEO.
well, yeah, but it's still even assault against an LEO and battery against an LEO is still under the same argument. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how that one comes out with the new penal code. Oh, you want to hear something crazy? But
What's that?
I don't think I'm gonna get the application in. Apparently Cream Saint wanted a job at my cafe. So I sent him a text, told him to fill out an application.
Plain puss. Um. Somebody just used the emails to send me a cat picture. I'm not sure how. Hmm.
Okay, maybe you can answer this question. What does you in the on these charges mean? Is that just undefined or?
What? The U. Yes, I believe U means undefined. Sorry. Then there's the civil charges and all that. I suggested maybe we could get like the penal code color coded. I like that idea.
Like felonies in red, misdemeanors in yellow.
More like that. What would you call that? the different charges would be in. So like blue for criminal, and the vehicle would be
Good
like yellow.
morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
What are we doing?
Just hanging out. I was.
Oh, okay.
He's teaching me stuff.
Am I interrupting something?
No, you're fine.
Nope.
Hey, I've got a friend who's out of state, Liz, who's works in law. Does a lot of like business and civil law, but he's wanting to get into litigation.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll give you his number at some point.
Yeah, I mean, so I would be happy to hire him on. And
Yeah, I mean, he's very experienced. You know, he's been doing this for a long time, but wants to kind of get into litigation a little bit, maybe some defense. Could be a real asset to the PDO.
Okay. Well, I know for government positions, let's see. I know that if people request permission from the state, they can work in 2 different government positions.
Oh yeah, what kind of?
Yeah, like if you wanted to
positions
help
do
him
they work
out, like with acting as a private attorney, you could
in?
help him
Oh
out with
no,
civil
I
stuff.
think he wants to come and practice some public defense law. At
Oh,
the
okay.
moment. Yeah. Like I said, like he's been doing lots of like civil law for a long time, mostly like contracts and employment contracts and all that kind of stuff. But has done some litigation in the past and kind of feels like maybe he can bring all his experience to the courtroom and start helping train some of these people up who are just learning law for the first time.
Okay. Well, I'd be happy to have him on, and I definitely appreciate having some help teaching the
Yeah.
newer lawyers, because we've been getting a lot of them lately, and from what I've heard, there's already been some issues with that.
All right, yeah, no. When he reaches out to me, I'll give you his phone number. Maybe he can give you a text, or you can give him a call or something. Maybe can I give him your phone number?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, 3043.
I know what your phone number is, Liz.
Oh, yeah, I just meant like in case you.
Yeah, no worries. Well, hey, if you get a text message from a Blake Moore, then that's my person. Okay.
Okay.
Should have a chat with them, see what they know. Maybe you can help them get bar certified in this state.
Yeah, I can do that for him.
I reckon they'll help you out a lot.
I'll be happy to have them on.
Shoot, I'll pick their brain.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
All right,
yeah,
well.
this is Gwen. She's a newer attorney as well.
Hi, Gwen. How you doing?
Doing all right. Nice to meet you.
My name's Wade Maverick. I'm an assistant district attorney. You have keys to the building now, Liz.
I've had keys to
So
the
you're just hanging out in here.
what was it?
Tried to hire you months ago.
There's no couch out there now, so I'm like, where do I hang out if there's no couch?
Yeah, I mean,
It's the couch, man. It's the couch. That's.
Yeah. You tried to what? Sorry.
I tried to hire you months ago. I told
Oh.
Liz about it. I was trying to, and
You were trying to get the expungement. I remember.
no. Well, that,
Oh.
and then I was also trying to run an adverse possession scam.
Hey, what?
But there was nowhere that I could actually get my hands on squatter laws to further expand on that. But I was essentially adverse possession is if I can prove that I'm financially putting money into a property, whereas the owners don't. I could file a thing with the courts to claim the property, and the cost of the property is however much it costs to file. It's done in some states, and it's generally tied in with squatter laws, but there was a whole bunch of stuff. Like I went through and I documented multiple cases of how the state was not paying much mind to it, and then you couldn't even track down a legitimate owner of the property because the serial numbers on all the trash cans are the same. So even the garbage companies are losing track of properties. But yeah, I
Oh,
was
okay.
trying for adverse possession.
What were you going for? Uber or something?
No, I just wanted a house. It was on Mad Wayne
okay.
Thunder.
Oh, Mad Wayne Thunder.
Yeah, bought a lawnmower and everything. Had a property management company, and we were mowing the lawn and taking care of it.
Damn.
Money
You're
into
gonna go for a whole house? I just have a shitty apartment.
Well, no, I just got the apartment now, so we ended up putting the money into a cafe.
Okay. All right. Well, hey. Maybe that's something to think about later.
I get to give someone for sure. That sounds like a.
I reckon that's something that someone will try to do at one point. maybe a 2025 type thing, you know, as people start figuring out creative ways to skirt the law.
I thought they put financial means in the property was like paying property taxes, that kind of stuff, but I don't think we have. Do you have property taxes for the business? I don't think so, right?
No.
I think you just pay outright for everything.
Okay.
Like a one-time transfer.
Hmm.
The houses, you know, houses will have bills to pay, like water, electricity,
Oh.
gas.
All right.
You know, there might be rent if you're renting. I don't think there's going to be like a city tax on houses necessarily.
Is there an electric company that we've been paying this whole time? Like that, I thought it was all owned by the government.
Oh, so you right now it depends on where you live, right? Where do you live, Les?
I've just been living in hotels, honestly.
Yeah, so I mean, the hotel is obviously a state-owned entity, right? So
Yeah.
you're paying taxes to the government. That cover those taxes come with the ability to stay at the hotel, and then the government's paying the utilities.
Okay. So they're state-owned utilities.
Mm-hmm. But well, no, not necessarily. They're just paying the utilities.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, in the future, when like maybe you got your eyes on a property over at Mirror Park. You seen the new properties being built at Mirror Park? On
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
on what's it called?
On the one driveway.
Yeah, Utopia Gardens.
Mhm.
Yeah, so maybe buy one of those new houses, or maybe rent them when they finish there. Well, you're gonna have to pay utilities for that, obviously.
Okay, that's true. Taxes, oh.
Mm.
And if this
I'll
if the government
table
isn't already
this.
trying to steal all of our money,
So
I know it.
they would have to come up with their. See, I wish we had stuff made accessible. Like, what's our legislation? What are the squatter laws that we have here? Where is this info?
We have occupancy.
I
Occupancy.
mean,
codes.
it exists. It exists. It's just it's case by case stuff often.
I've been trying to get it written down, honestly. So
Dan Bailey is actually going to have a heart attack if you ask him these kind of questions.
oh, I'm working on the SOPs now.
Is
If
that
you,
a bad thing?
for the lawyers, if you want to take a look at them, if there's anything that should be added. Let me see.
Sorry, what was that, Liz?
I'm working on the SOPs. If you want to take a look at them. Let me see.
What, for public defense?
Yeah.
Is it know what you're doing?
No, it's not that exactly.
I mean, it technically starts off with.
Is it
please
don't
work
use a
close.
non-pending objection because that shit is not real?
It is real, but it's more meant to be used to like.
There's only one reference on it on the internet, and that is Wikipedia. Wikipedia is the only reference of a non-pending objection. It's not real. Someone just
Really?
made that up and put it on Wikipedia.
Okay.
What the heck does non-pending object? What does that even mean?
It's essentially to object to someone going past the scope of the question, which is what a narrative objection is. Could I show these lists to someone else if I wanted to, or is this
Yeah,
very
that's fine.
private?
You can show that.
Yeah, I can
Make it
show that to
metal
someone
list.
else if I want to.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me see. There is some. Weird lag I'm getting though. Let me see. Helping someone. Don't bother. Don't feel pressured to represent them. There are... never going to be a time when we'll get in trouble. Let me see. Use yourself for it.
Hey, about subpoenas on your SOPs here.
Mhm.
You also need to provide a reason, right? You can't just subpoena information because you want to. You have to provide a good legal reason why that information should
True.
be released to
Yeah,
you.
they need probable cause for it.
Mhm. So that might be something to reference.
You need probable cause.
Hey, speaking about appeals here.
So,
What do you think of James Wagon's decision to appeal his case?
so I know Graves had talked to him about just pardoning him, and he refused. He said he wanted to appeal the case first. So,
Yeah, but what merit does he have to appeal it, do you think?
I
Seems like he just dislikes the ruling and wants to appeal it based on that alone.
believe the merit was that the fact that they weren't allowed to do openings, really. They were giving very minimal time for closings, and just everything was just in general rushed.
It's a bench trial.
It is a bench trial, yeah.
That's literally the whole point of a bench trial.
I agree.
Most of them are really informal. I don't understand.
I agree. That and the severity of the injury had been had been cited as a reason for the ruling. Yet
Sorry, the motion what?
the severity of the injury to the victim had been cited as a reason for the ruling. Yet there was nothing provided for any medical reports about how damaged this person had been or how injured they had been. And the person was up and walking around very fine the next day. They were fine and dandy. When they were saying, "Oh, we're worried he's going to die," you know, it was a little bit strange for that reason. That and there had been no report provided them, as far as I'm aware.
What do you mean no report?
They didn't get a report for bench trial.
I mean, you don't often if it's officer witness testimony.
That's true. But they didn't get a report, period.
Well, that's not true because I see a report that they're linked to.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well, that told me they didn't get a report, period, but I guess that's not the case. Oh, no, that
Yeah.
report, they had to subpoena that, I believe.
They had to subpoena this?
I believe so.
Why is Dirk attached to it then?
Because he's James's lawyer.
No, it's Uriel.
Uriel is also James's lawyer.
Right, so I'm pretty sure Dirk did get this then.
Oh, you're right about that, actually. Did he just not see it? That's possible, I guess, but yeah, Dirk's one of the newer attorneys. But,
There is a medical report.
There is?
Yeah.
Why are they saying this stuff didn't exist then? That's very strange. Okay, I think Dirk just didn't see the report then. That's what I'm thinking.
He was unconscious and put into ICU.
Yeah. It was more the injury hadn't been assessed, like what the severity of the said injury was, yet it was cited in the ruling for the reasoning. For the
I mean, he got knocked out in the moment. That's pretty severe. Straight away. That's battery. If you knock someone out, that's battery.
Yeah.
The aggravating factor is that he did it inside of a city hall.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, I don't understand what grounds they have to contest this.
They had been wanting to plead down to normal battery, as far as I understand it, but Freddie was being very strange about it.
No, I mean, why would he? This is City Hall. If you're going to punch someone or knock someone down in City Hall, then you should be ready to face the consequences,
stealing
like
the
you
couch.
say.
He was stealing the couch.
Can he prove that?
Yes, there's many people to say he was stealing the couch still.
Yeah, but can you prove he was stealing the couch?
Yes, people saw him
Maybe he
stealing
was
the couch.
placing a box of tissues on the side of the couch. Like, what do you... You don't know.
It was directly in reference to them asking, "Hey, did you steal the couch?" And he's like, "No," and then he ran off and started stealing the couch. So, I mean...
Antagonization is not a justification for a battery.
I don't agree either. I mean, honestly, I was more of the opinion, like...
You want this guy to be a lawyer?
I would like him to be a lawyer. He was promoted
You
to...
would like this guy to be a lawyer?
He was promoted to chief of the PDO pending his
You
bar hearing.
promoted this guy to
I did
chief
not
of the
promote him.
PDO.
No, that was what's it called, Dan promoted him.
He battered someone.
He did do that, yeah.
I'm gonna write a motion for dismissal. This is ridiculous.
Okay, I mean, if you feel that's in the state's best interest and all that, so
I mean,
Doesn't-
God damn it! This guy battered someone.
well, it's a judicial appeal, right? So doesn't it actually not require the...
Yeah, I guess not. I guess I don't have any say. Justice Herbert Yakul, in his infinite wisdom, has decided to hear this case again for a second time. And I will make sure that the state is ready to take this to court on Thursday
Okay.
at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, he was wanting to have it done before we switched over dockets, right? And we lost everything.
What do you mean we lose everything?
As far as I'm aware, though, we're with the
What are you talking about?
when we switching over dockets, we're just like losing all the information with updates.
What are you on
the
about?
MDT system and all that. So,
I don't. You're just making stuff up, Liz.
is that not what's happening?
That's not a thing.
I've been hearing all kinds of crazy stuff about like how criminal records are just going to be purged and all
Well,
that.
just because there's a guy on the side of the street saying that Friday is the end of the world doesn't mean it's true, Liz. All right, you need to start looking at things objectively.
I don't know. I've been hearing about how like the government's going to take everything from us. They're going to rob us blind, and I've been worrying about that.
Okay.
It's-
All right. Well, clearly the head of the PDO is wears the tinfoil hat.
I've been thinking about like how I can stop them. You know, that's like maybe like I should just be in power, really. You know, so just have like a peaceful transfer of power. You know, it's like some sort of like listatorship or so, or rather listopia. That's a better way of saying it. So. All right.
You need to
Very
cut that
peaceful.
shit out, List. You're going crazy. I thought you were a level-headed person, but now you're talking about
They're trying to
doomsday
take it from
and
me. They're
stuff.
trying to take it from me. I'm like, I can't let them do that. That's
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
don't even get me started. There's a project called Project HARP. The government tries to control the weather. Oh, and then there was the Pegasus Project where they're trying to send people back in time.
I was hearing about how they're.
Oh, the case is on Wednesday.
Oh, is that Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, it's Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Dang it. I can't go watch.
Hmm.
I'm sure it'll be an interesting case to see. That's for sure. Yeah, because we'll then have to have his bar hearing pretty soon afterwards. Probably my bar hearing too. So
What did you say?
I said we'll probably have to have his bar hearing soon after that. And then probably my bar hearing too. So
Wait, you having a bar hearing?
yeah.
What have you done?
I had a disgruntled client. So I had
You start battering people as well?
no, it's what's it called. I said I would subpoena a report from, and then I'd see what I could do from. So I subpoenaed the report. I waited like 12 days. I'm like, hey, can I like get a status check for this report? I subpoenaed, and I was told your clients just need to be patient. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
I won't push about it. And so then I waited like for another week, and then I asked like a judge about it, and they said, oh, and they gave me the number for like a traffic ticket for some reason. And then they what's it called, a week after that, I talked with a judge, and they're what's it called, no, not a judge. I talked with a court clerk, and they'd finally given me the investigation. And after looking over the investigation and having talked over, like I don't see anything this person can do here. So I talked about it with James, and he looked over the investigation too, and he's like, yeah, I don't think this guy can do anything to sue. And after we both agreed on that, I'm like, all right, I'm going to tell him he can't sue then. There's nothing really he can do about that. But he's welcome to get a second opinion. I also texted him that, and I sent him the report, copy of the report as well, to give to any lawyer. And he decided to file a complaint against me after that.
Okay. And then what? They're doing a bar hearing for that?
That, and there's one other thing, where there was so I was representing, you know, the Ricky from Mosh stuff.
Do I know who?
The Ricky from Mosh stuff.
No.
You don't? Okay. Well, it's kind of surprising actually. He was stalking a lot of the lawyers and just the people in City Hall here, including the judges and all that, and kidnapping them and stuff like that, shooting them, burning them alive.
Okay. Cool.
So I filed a subpoena for somebody about that, and they were, or for Nim about that, I should say, for Nim and Johnny, and they what's it called? And I had a gun pointed at my head like the day previously, where he's like, "Tell me drop this case or else." I'm like, "Okay," and this so but what he told me that he'd been taken in on a warrant, and that police didn't even bother reading him all of his charges, and that he'd asked for a lawyer, and they said there was no lawyers available. But during this time frame, I never once got a lawyer call on the line. And so I'm like, that's a little bit strange. I don't really like that. And he's like, "Can you do anything for me?" And I felt kind of bad for him. I'm like, it's I get you pointed a gun at my head, a couple days ago, but it is kind of fucked up. So I'll at least subpoena the report for you. So and so I subpoenaed the report from, but I guess that kind of, I didn't realize that my own witness statement about him pointing the gun at my head was for that warrant, and so I was told I was conflicted for that reason, and I could not receive the report. And then I am apparently getting a bar complaint because they thought I had knowingly done this while what's called representing Nim, that I believe that was also representing Ricky. Basically, and they were saying that I was conflicted for that reason. It was a bar complaint, which is not what happened. I had no idea that I was what's called part of that case. I thought it was. I was trying to help him out because he didn't have a lawyer.
All right. Well, good luck with your hearing.
Yeah, thank you.
See, that still makes me worry though. You make one mistake and it's like bar complaint.
Well, the point is to determine whether the mistake was made because of a mistake or if there was malice behind it.
I would have liked if she talked to me about it before. Oh, and apparently it was Theodore who filed the bar complaint, actually. If you talked to me about it before filing the bar complaint.
I mean, it's not really his job to talk to you about it. That's why there's justices.
Well, I mean, if you can say, hey, what actually happened here, and if you believe it's still an issue after that, then I think you can file a bar complaint.
No, I don't know. I think the whole point of it is you tell the justice you have a concern, and if they agree with your concern, then they look into it.
Okay, it's possible.
They're independent, you know. They're going to look at the things objectively.
But I feel like if something could be settled with like one conversation, then I don't. Why make a big deal out of it, sort of thing.
Oh, because there's a bad look. It's a bad look, Liz. You know, you have to understand that clearly it's a bad look.
I can see that now. I didn't realize it was an issue at the time.
And you got something to drink?
Oh yeah, I got some stuff. Here.
Oh, thank you, both of you.
All right.
Appreciate that. Ooh,
And about
let me drink some of these before they go flat. Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I found those up there in the refrigerator. I'm like, okay, well, might as well hand them out up there.
Which refrigerator?
The one in the PDO office.
Oh, I see.
I just go to the cafe and take something out of the fridge.
Which cafe do you run?
The one at the hospital.
Ah,
That has been an absolute nightmare for the last couple of months, and we thought we finally got it staffed, and still like nobody's clocking on. The same as last week. I have an employee who posts on
God
Life
damn it.
Invader, but then like never actually shows up to work.
what's the point? Fire that person.
Well, I think everyone's just very freaked out because of the rumors of certain
this is
things
what-
happening.
What
Before
rumors are you
that.
going on about, Liz? No one's making any rumors.
I saw people posting a live meter.
Oh, people post on
About-
Life Invader about
about
the stupidest shit
A
list.
purge.
Oh my
Yeah, just
goodness!
pay no
You
mind
need to get a grip.
I don't know. I can't let them take it from me. That's.
Oddly enough,
I have
my
so much
best
money.
employee is a criminal.
All right. I have 800K in my bank account.
Okay, well, why don't you go buy a fast car or something? If you're
Well,
having a
I did.
midlife crisis.
I like seeing the number go up.
All right.
I don't actually like want to use it for anything. That's.
Like I saved up to buy a fancy car. I finally bought a fancy car. I love it. It's kind of a reward for dealing with the stress of the cafe. 'Cause that construction took like a month.
Which reminds me, I need to ask about construction for the old DMV.
I gotta decide what recipe I like better for paninis. 'Cause I'm kind of a fan of a Southwest panini.
Okay.
But not everybody's into chipotle sauce.
What is a panini?
like
It's
a
like a sandwich
flatbread.
on some toasted flatbread.
Okay. What is the Southwest panini?
Okay, so it's turkey, roasted turkey, spinach, tomatoes, pico de gallo, Southwest sauce, and pepper jack cheese.
That does actually sound very good. Okay. I'm a big turkey fan.
Right? I mean, I could probably do it with ham, but Southwest ham panini.
Don't use cured ham though. Anything cured, smoked, or dried, really, really, really bad for you. It's about half as bad as smoking cigarettes.
Really?
Yep. The stuff that causes it to like, what's called to preserve it and all that, it also creates very cancerous stuff during that process, and it's very not good to eat.
I suppose that's good that the only pork I really eat is bacon.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can get
Well,
uncured
okay,
ham.
maybe
So
some andouille sausage.
it's cured, smoked, or dried. So you can get uncured stuff. Don't get smoked stuff or dry stuff. No jerky.
What about Slim Jims?
Those are dried.
Damn it.
But it's like one of the highest risk factors for cancer. It's actually up there with cigarettes. It's
No, wait a minute. Okay, smoking it though. Like, okay, what if I go and I get a brisket and I put it in a barbecue and I smoke it myself?
well, it's the fact that the preserving process. It doesn't matter like whether or not certain things are used for it. It's the process of preserving it itself that causes cancerous things to form.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I totally segued the previous conversation there.
No, you're fine.
It's all right. I'm still trying to figure out what Liz is doing, looking in through our drawers.
What are you talking about? Looking through your drawers?
I mean, this is the district attorney's office. It's not the PDO. What are you doing here?
Well, I mean, I used to work here.
You used to.
Yeah, so I was just
And
checking out.
now you're dooming about some sort of fake news agenda, and you're talking
Dooming?
about how you're going to take over the government as well.
I'm prepping.
See, that's what I'm saying, Liz. You need to get a grip. Come on, out of here, out of here. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Okay.
Yeah, we were only over here because he was giving me a tour of the place.
All right. Well, hey, as long as you weren't going for any cabinets.
Just need to make
Although
a
the
listatorship.
punishment box is a
Everything will
little
be better.
alarming.
So.
The whole point of having keys is that you're meant to be a trusted entity.
Alright.
I catch you going through cabinets again, Liz, then you know what it's going to be. It's going to be a bar complaint.
I appreciate
See
you.
how that one goes. See, this is a good place. You can talk here. You can even stand in a circle if you want to. There's one drawn on the ground.
Oh, I'm a cat person.
I mean, I feel
have
like the
to do
chances
it.
of getting kidnapped are infinitely higher here. So,
Yeah, sure, but that's just the life of being a public servant.
well, I mean, we had the Saints playing Russian roulette with a shotgun was out back there 3 times yesterday.
Sure, I'm sure that happens. Later today, there's probably going to be a crazy clown person talking about doomsday, holding people hostage with other guns. That's just life in Los Angeles.
I don't know. I feel like they might have something to it this time. So. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I've heard the
I mean, the
government's really in
Mayans-
debt.
The Mayans said 2012, and that really didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't really happen, man.
What if the government just goes like full socialist and just takes everything from us?
Oh my goodness, you're losing it, Liz. You need to get a grip.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
All right. I'm not dooming, I'm prepping. Doomsday prepping. Oh. Alright. for a sub. Which basically good reason and purpose. Basically means yeah. Oh wait, Call of Duty on duty real quick. I think you're still listed as
Alright.
Atticus Goodman. Who the fuck is this? I would have asked this guy. I've never heard of him.
I was actually just thinking if my IDs are up to date while I'm here.
Wait, there's a lawyer on duty named Atticus Goodman. I have no idea who they are. I definitely would have fired this guy though if I didn't see him on duty yet. Updating your licenses. I think
yeah.
we won't necessarily need licenses once the Listopia happens. That's
Okay, it's literally the same as the other one. Oh, wait. Has anyone got a picture? Oh, yeah, I got a picture of that one. Oh, I need more paper. I gave cream on my paper.
You know, now I just realized, maybe there was some meaning to the, to the 0 being printed on every ID. Maybe there was something to that. Maybe there was a reason they never went up to 12. It all makes sense now.
Oh, like the Mayan calendar.
They never planned for it to go longer. They planned to
I wonder if it
take it
still
all from
prints
us.
that.
What?
Curious if it still prints that way. Hey, Julius, I'm gonna let you do a headshot. Just try to get it right this time.
A boy,
Oh,
they're trying to
look
trick
at
us.
that.
I won't fall for it.
Hey, she got the picture okay.
Just a printing error, this thing. Why is it? You have blue. Your hair looks very purple to me. It doesn't look blue.
Damn. I don't know if I'm gonna go redo all my. Well, it's not like there's a disposal here. That's what I missed about the hospital.
Oh, just over here. Come here. Just put it like right here. pick up
Hey,
your check
where
too,
am I putting
actually.
it? 'Cause it,
Never planned. Is it? I wonder if that actually is the reason. That's good. I'm posting that on Live Emitter. It's
wait, what are you posting on Live Invader?
about they never put in IDs with 12 of them.
Oh, don't do that.
It's why do you think they did that though? That's really strange, isn't it? It's a printing error. They say. I don't know, man. It's a printing error.
But it's fixed now.
Hmm. Wonder why they
Maintain
never
a seat
bothered
of power.
Y2K proof.
Gotta make sure you don't discredit yourself.
All right. Have you guys ever wondered about why your licenses never have the 12 on them? It's a perfect Live Emitter post. But no, I'm doing. I had wondered about that. I had wondered about that. Normally, you'd think it'd be the first of the year that wouldn't have the. It'd be 0, right? No. There's evidence all around us. All right. All right. Oh, let's see. You haven't talked too much about what have you been though. You said you got you acquired their stuff, right? The business thing. What about like you though?
I'm doing. Trying to make sure that I don't spread myself thin. I'm trying to get over personal slights.
Personal slice?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like printed on my forehead, but people seem to think that it's completely okay to either only talk to me when they need something or just walk all over me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's not.
I've at least since the surgery gotten over the majority of my gotten past my violent nature.
That's good, but what do you think that they like? What do you consider like walking all over you?
Okay, so like good example. When I was at the hospital, I worked there. I'd already been there a month. Promoted to paramedic, which that was like the position. If you were above that, you were pretty much like a lieutenant or a trainer or something. So at that point, you're seen as fully capable of doing your job and being able to do your job by yourself, and the ability to teach somebody else how to do the job. And myself and Rob, because we always double badged, staged for 13 Alpha, and we staged down the road. Let the troopers know that we were staged, and then they can clear us when it was code 4. We contacted our shift lead to send another bus for additional transport because the amount of 13 Alphas was going up, and we couldn't transport them all in our bus. And I'm on scene treating a trooper, and the person that we asked for additional transport decided that I wasn't good enough to be treating anybody in the field, and essentially pushed me off of a trooper for them to treat, and then got completely ignored the entire time. Meanwhile, we were the ones who staged, we were the ones who coordinated. So that's what I count as a slight. That God, it pisses me off even talking about it now.
Did you talk to him about it?
No, because usually when I get upset like that, I tend to not talk to the person. I just secretly hate them from afar.
Yeah, I do that. I did that for a long time too. But then I realized, I'm going to hold this forever. But what if I just tell them that kind of hurt me? It feels a lot better once I do that. And it's surprisingly never backfired on me once.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm still very much bothered by it.
Why not try letting them know about that?
Suppose.
Or do you just want to hold it with you forever?
I don't like. Sometimes I feel, and not like around here. I want to say that my experience here has actually been on the other side of the spectrum as far as how people talk to me. But I absolutely hate it when people talk to me like I'm stupid.
Have you been feeling
And it
that
seems
way?
like a lot of people seem to think or thought that that's been okay.
What do you mean by talking to you like you're stupid?
Like kind of almost in a condescending manner, or like that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, excuse me, I need to get an ID.
You're fine.
All right.
Oh, firearms license, check. Hunting license, check. License, check. Okay. Hey guys, what is your name?
Wait. Did you get? Hold on. You got tow. You got the
Yes, I got a towing license.
hunting fishing,
Yes, I'm a hunting and
Is that-
fishing license. Who do you think I am?
firearms.
Of course I got a firearms license. What do you think I'm here for?
All right. Did you get your regular ID and your driver's license?
I've already got those.
Oh, all right. Well, you're all set. I was just helping you go over the checklist.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name's Gwen.
Oh, Gwen. My name is Duke Stupidface.
Nice to meet you, Dirk Stupidface.
No,
My name's
it's
Liz.
Duke Stupidface, Mr. Duke to you.
Duke, okay. Duke Stupidface.
Yes. I went on Pinterest and I used a clown name generator for my birth month, my first and my last name, and I got Duke Stupidface. I've been using this name for the last 20 years.
Okay.
My clown name is Marbles. Apparently, there's another Marbles.
Oh, okay. That's, I guess, a good one.
Not sure if I have.
Well,
a
they just
clown
always went with that because people thought I lost my marbles.
Oh, yes, losing your marbles. I remember the days when I had marbles to lose.
Well, I thought you were saying because you would take the meat of your victims and like marbleize it, right? Or something.
No, it's just because I kind of did some crazy stuff. Lost
You
my
did some
marbles.
crazy stuff. Like what? Tell me the kind of stuff you've been doing.
Well, so this was a long time ago. I'm not that person anymore. There might have been a time that somebody got kidnapped. Don't know who did that. Crazy clowns. Took them to the top of the Green Bridge and made them play Clown Risk.
Oh, I remember Clown Risk. We used to play Clown Risk every day on the streets when we were kids. As we were growing up, it was initiation to become a clown. I used to live in Clownsville.
What was your strategy for clown risk?
What's the strategy?
Yeah.
Well, don't lose, obviously. You don't want to be a loser at Clown Risk, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so you
To start for Clown Australia.
okay, so there's kind of a last man
All right.
standing mentality with it, but you picture the spot behind me as the edge of a very large bridge, right? So
Oh,
you
sorry.
roll a
Picture
six.
it. Picture
You
it
see-
now. Can you picture
You
it?
see it in your head.
Can you see it in your head, sir?
What am I seeing in my head?
Oh my God, he's
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the snow.
Okay, just imagine that behind me is a very long drop into the water.
Okay.
All right, so then everybody's on an edge,
Push.
and you roll. Oh no, wait! So you roll a six-sided die
You're a psychopath.
and say,
That's a terrible name.
Oh, is this
Say-
pretend? This is pretend. It's
you're pretending. All right, so say I roll a six-sided die and it lands on 4. So the appropriate action that I have to take on 4 is something like this. Now, I might get close to the edge. I could. I might fall. But I might get lucky and actually land it. Some people have fallen. So it's last clown standing wins.
okay. That's an interesting idea.
Very, very expensive medical bills.
It's got to play some clown
would
risk.
not
All right, that's
be-
an idea. Let's kidnap some people. and
It would
clown
not
risk.
be fiscally responsible with TACMED's current insurance costs.
Well, I mean, really, it's the like the government though. I mean, maybe we can just like take money from the government instead. I mean, do we really need to pay? What if we just like don't do that? What can they really do to us?
Yeah, that's fair.
You want to hear my
Yeah.
clown song?
Yes.
All right, it goes a little like this. Well, if it isn't the little children, come along and follow me. I've got so many things to show you. Everybody stares at me. You dance all you want, not like I care. Let's forget the world tonight. Let's go freaking outside. We'll shed some blood tonight. 'Cause I'm Batman and I don't care. You say something bad about me, beware. 'Cause I'm after you and I don't stay.
He's speaking so much.
Come along, dance with me, sing with me, sing the happy, carefree, stupid clown song. Let's sing and dance all night long. Don't ever leave, because if you do, then that would be bad news for you. I'll change my tune and eat you up. So sing and dance, my love.
Oh, bravo!
like it.
That's very good. Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah. So yeah, Liz, I used to be a clown.
Be clown. Hey, you said
Be
you about
clown.
marbles. That's right. Listen, marbling me to your victims and all that. So.
Okay, well, hey, folks, it's been real, but you know what's more real? Life is real.
Sure is.
I'm kind of depressed. I'm not going to lie.
But how do you get depressed? You just sang a nice song.
Yes, I know. I'm a happy and cheerful guy on the outside, but on the inside, it's a world of pain and misery.
Well, you know what I think could help with that?
What's that?
I saw there was a mime around here.
A mime?
A mime.
Where's that fucker? I'll get him. I'll kill him. I will.
That's, you know, doing some mime crime, you know, against mimes. You know, that's
Mime crime does sound pretty jovial.
yeah. I mean, all crimes are mimesist, right? That's
What?
that's how it works, right? All clowns are mimesist.
Oh, I thought you said all clowns are monsters, and I was about to kill you.
No, mimesist.
Oh, thank God! I don't have to kill you now.
I've heard like that clowns and mimes are like they're like fairies. Like clowns are the seelie and the mimes are the unseelie.
You are
Not
a
even really a
strange man,
purpose for
mister.
mine.
I was told this by clown. That's
What clown would ever tell you such lie?
Trixie.
Who? Is she registered? Is she part of the clown registry?
She tattooed the clown makeup to her face.
Oh, that sounds like an insane person to me, but I'm not insane. I'm just a normal clown.
Okay. And just so you might be aware, I feel like you might be, because you're speaking so loudly, you might be losing your voice like every so often. So just be, you know, a little bit aware of that. And so
What do you mean? I'm losing my voice.
well,
My voice is fine.
when your voice gets so loud, like at the peak of your voice, it can be a little bit difficult to understand you.
Oh, because I'm so loud. You
Yeah.
just don't listen to me anymore.
All right. Well, I'm listening to you. It's just that it feels like you're losing your voice a bit sometimes. That's all.
Well, I'm sure they've got a cough drop for that.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Come
wonder if I
along
have
and
my own
dance
clothes.
with me. Sing with me. Let's sing the happy
Appreciate you.
every super pound song.
Nice guy.
There you go. A little bit of Gwyn history.
Okay. All right. That's. You said you used to be a clown. What was your clown stuff like?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What is a clown? What is a clown?
I was pretty much using a persona to scare the shit out of people, and they seem to take me a little bit more seriously
Interesting.
than they do like this. In my more criminal days.
Is that the same guy? I can't tell.
It's just very strange. Like people took me more seriously. Oh my.
So I didn't want to. So I've heard from people that there is a lot of that a lot of men will speak like in a condescending way to women around here. And so I don't think it's necessarily just a you thing. And I think that, you know, when you are a mime, you're not as much. You're more, or not mime, I was saying clown. When you're a clown, you're much more clown than you are. That's like a very visible feature of you, rather than like it kind of. People are less likely to disrespect you because they're not seeing you as a woman; they're seeing you as a clown, sort of thing. Possibly, at least that's what I've heard from some women here in the city, that they feel like they've been. A lot of men speak down to them in some ways.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's very fucked up.
I can see that reasoning though, because like I've just completely eliminated the chance of them, assigning I guess a gender role response.
Oh no, it's more like you're a different species when you're a clown.
Yeah, we were in a class of our own. Missed the protest though. It's kind of sad.
Protest?
For the clown rights movement.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's right. Where there was clowns going around all crazy and whatnot. And then they got their rights for a day, and then it was taken away, and then they got the rights for another day, and it was taken away. Remember, I was talking with Graves, and he was like, they were trying to do the Circus Act, which is basically no clowns we can have them all registered with the government, like as a as a certain ethnic group, and then they would all have to give their DNA as well in order to be registered for the ethnic group. And so we would just have a very big list of names for for an ethnic group that the government would have hold of. So
Yeah, that's not
no issue with that. I
violating
don't think
anybody's
that would be any issue
law.
with that. There's historical precedent. What's that?
Yeah, but then meanwhile, there's case law that says that you can't process DNA for somebody unless like approved. You can take it, you can't process it.
Well, yeah, they'd have to give consent for their DNA to be taken, and so by going into the circus movement, they would have to give their DNA consent with consent.
That's such a slippery slope. To
Yeah,
go down.
I was asking Graves. I'm like, why don't you just have them do like fingerprints so that way they can identify them by their fingerprints? He said because it's funnier this way. And I was like, all right, that's fair. I thought it was a very fair argument.
Actually, I think I still have. I think I still have an old photo.
Were you like a happy clown, a sad clown, or
I was a angry clown.
angry clown? I don't think I've ever seen you angry.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by photos.
I understand. Or I understand. Same.
Nah, I think I'll keep that picture myself. You might see me in a completely different light.
What?
I'm not that.
Is that different?
I'm not that person anymore.
You wanna to show me your dark history, your clown history?
All right. I am not that person anymore.
What if I can share with you a little bit of my dark history? Would you like to see the cursed photo?
I had a partner, Coco.
Oh wait, that's you?
That's me.
Okay, okay. Interesting.
That version of me people took seriously.
You think it's because of the gun?
Well, no, because I didn't always have that. I didn't always have that out. Sometimes I kept it in the van.
That's what I used to look like before I had some work done. So, all right.
I don't know why that gives me like Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. I'm sorry.
A lot of people said that, didn't? All right. I thought it was a
That
very good
super
photo.
nice guy down the street, but he's gonna invite me over and drill a hole in my head, trying to make me a zombie.
I didn't see the issue with inviting girls for like dates and like for hikes out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't see a super big issue with that. But apparently it's an issue, I guess. Exercise is good for everybody, I'd say. So.
I mean, I still walk places.
Oh yeah, but there's actually a story that goes along with that picture. So, I had my friend Violet make me that picture, and whenever she made me that picture, she got kidnapped, and whenever she sent me that picture, I got kidnapped, and whenever I showed that picture to my friend Carol, he got kidnapped, and this all happened over the course of about an hour.
Wait, am I gonna get kidnapped now?
Well, that's just that's a superstition, right? There's no way something like that would happen.
All right. So if I don't get kidnapped, then we break the curse.
It's
Oh, there's a mechanic shop. You wanna go get the?
yeah, let's get upgraded. Sure, that's a great place to get kidnapped. So
Yeah, I'll tell Rob about that later. Be like, hey, I spent another $125,000 on a car that goes 130 as it is.
wanna go even faster?
I don't know. But I feel like I'm gonna be pushing some very fine lines trying to find out.
Snow.
If anything, I can get it painted.
Wanna drive in the snow?
Ooh, good question. I do really hate driving in the damn snow.
Do you?
Well, because your stopping distance is 10 times greater in the snow than it is on regular road.
True.
And people driving behind you don't seem to think about that.
What was it? There was something I was wanting to. Oh, that's right. We've been talking about how you said you've been doing, and that sounded like not a good doing. What does that mean?
I'm still trying to acclimate myself to a normal lifestyle.
A non-clown lifestyle. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I got the job at the hospital, and then I got the cafe, and sometimes I question if that's if that's the right move. I mean, it's obviously it is. It's like I'm not hurting anybody, but it's am I good enough for this lifestyle, and is this lifestyle going to cause me more aggravation and pain than the other? There's not much I can do when somebody decides to like walk all over me, other than go and talk to them. And then I gotta hope that it stops. It might not stop.
I mean, you'd be surprised how much can be
You know?
solved with just having a conversation with somebody.
So I gotta get used to that.
But hearing you say that you don't feel good enough like that, I don't know. That's like very strongly triggering like my protective instincts. So I feel like I need to help you somehow. All right.
No, it's just sometimes I feel small.
Well, why is that?
I don't don't know.
Is there something wrong with feeling small?
I mean, maybe it's the how easily forgettable I am that makes me feel small. Like somebody telling me, "Hey, I'd love to be your therapist," and then never fucking call me back ever, or even check up on me. After I said that I somehow kind of feel motherly vibes with you.
Who's the therapist?
Somebody I worked with.
Okay. Thought it might have been Nicole Green.
You know, the, "Hey, I'm gonna go be a lawyer." Like, "Oh, I'm proud of you," and then never. Like, I have a phone. Why should I be the one that always reaches out to other people?
Because you value the relationship?
But then wouldn't they value the relationship? So if they're not, then that means that they don't value it.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's also a toxic mentality to have. I would say that's more of there should definitely be some effort on both sides. And if you are feeling like the relationship is one-sided, and be like, "Hey, I feel like I'm always the one reaching out," it kind of makes me feel like you don't care too much about our friendship. You can just say that to somebody. It's scary though. It's real scary to say something like that to somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
But what's wrong with being, you're all a big scary clown, right? What's wrong with being doing something scary? Scary things are good for you. Means you're growing. You not blame me?
Oh, no, I can see it. I can see it. Just thinking of how likely I could adapt that way of thinking over a period of time.
Okay. So one of the things, the first way I learned how to do this is I decided to stop lying. My brother said that he stopped lying for 2 weeks. He said he was going to try stopping lying for 2 weeks, and it changed his life. And so I did, and within a week it had already changed my life. So ever since then, I've done my best to never lie. I don't think I've lied in like I don't know, 5 months now, something like that.
Oh, you guys look similar. Yo, you got a twin.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a fucking minute.
Your dad in the Navy?
Oh, that snow made it so dirty.
Oh,
Oh, the snow.
okay.
Well.
That is very interesting.
Yes. This are you my long lost brother?
Hmm.
Well, can I help you, gentlemen?
Are you a master mechanic?
I'm not a master mechanic, no.
Do you have any master mechanics in the building?
Lillian, you're a master mechanic, right?
Hey, what's up?
They need your help.
Well, then,
These two gentlemen.
Hey, you feel like making some sport brakes and a racing engine?
I mean, yeah, if you want to come back later tonight, I can do. I'll chat. I'm just maybe.
Can I help you guys?
Sorry, even though I don't look it.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can get like
shit!
a full workup on
I
that.
didn't realize it. I've never seen.
You know,
outside of
mods?
This
Huh?
is
That's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
okay,
Modifications?
alright.
That's some motherfucker coming and shoot me
Upgrades.
yesterday, so I changed
Oh,
my clothes.
upgrades.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
Alright.
never mind. Yeah.
Yes.
these-
But yeah, I can help you later, old chap. I'm just a bit busy for now, but I'll definitely be able to help you in that sort of.
Okay, all right, that's cool. All right, well, be safe.
Do you want to?
Goodbye, twin.
Goodbye, brother.
If you're not sorted, or
Say that again.
I'll just give you a call when I'm sorted. If you still need.
If I'm around, I probably won't be around much longer.
All right. Sorry about.
No, you're
Tomorrow, all right?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so then I
Okay, yeah.
suppose maybe just a repair and a paint job.
All right, a repair and a paint job. You got it.
Let me
Okay.
go fire up for you.
Yep.
Oh, what kind of? I think I should just stick to my traditional blue purple.
Seems like a nice color. Oh, and then there's a. If you do try and stop lying, there's one step you can go further beyond that. It's a very, very scary one, though. This is a very scary step. Sometimes I've been off and on with whether or not I should be doing this step. And that's if you feel like you're holding something back, or that you might be hiding something, you have to say it.
Hmm.
Scary. It's really scary.
I'll be with you in a second.
I mean, within reason, of course. Like, like don't just start cursing somebody out. But let them know. Like I'm really pissed off of what you said right there, and I don't feel comfortable.
All right, let's get this party started.
Watch out, asshole!
Nice car you got here.
Thank you.
Oh, is the engine in the back? It is.
Yeah, it's got a front.
Yeah, I do too. Is that?
Yeah, I'm guessing that those other guys were asking for some upgrades on their car too.
Yep. They were.
Although I don't know, so it's debatable for the cost of what the upgrades are. This car already goes like 130.
Oh yeah, it can go a lot faster, I think. But if you see the pole right next to the red car, that's mine. There's a price list over there you can take a look at.
Hey Rick, how you doing?
Hey, Kevin.
Doing good.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Hey, are we still making are we still making hard material?
Hard material? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we are.
All right. Yeah, because we're all out of hard metal.
Oh no, in the safe above where it says cooked, labeled cooked.
Yeah, we only got like 10 left.
That's my bad. There we go.
Are you a manager, by the way, Rick?
Nope, I am not.
Damn. All right, so we'll just have to wait till someone. You want me to make more repair kits?
Yeah, gonna do it. Dillian is here, to be fair. He's in the locker room.
Oh, perfect. And you use pro or regular?
I use improved, the black ones.
Okay, all right.
All right, so let's see. Spray kit. Put on a mask. There we go.
Well, it might actually need to be cleaned up too.
Oh yeah, I will do that for
That
you.
gas.
That's right.
Snow did a work on.
I think I have a cleaning kit, right?
Oh yeah, that's good. I like that.
3,000.
3,000.
I wonder what the world would be like if I told everybody what I was
Oh,
thinking.
you got it? All right.
I got it. Scary one.
What dog or cat sit on your car?
Sit in the car, Liz.
It's in the car. Okay.
Wait, what?
There
You
we
guys
go. I
not see
think
that?
What am I not seeing?
There's cat footsteps all over the car.
Cat footsteps. Where's
Yeah.
That's so
well, They
weird.
were on the roof, on the hood. I'm just tripping, I guess. All right. So what color are we thinking?
It's so strange because I actually like this color, but I think I might go with my traditional. So we go as dark blue as you can go.
As dark blue as possible. Okay, let me see.
Okay, right there. Nope, back.
There we go.
All right, now we're gonna go pearlescent.
Okay, hold on. Boom. Pearlescent. Yep.
All right, now go into take a look to the peaks.
Oh, the metallic, normal. What do you want there, by the way?
Oh, wait, what's that?
There's metallic, matte, metal, chrome, and gloss.
See, I've been doing all of mine gloss, but now that metallic.
You like the metallic?
I feel like maybe. What do you think, Clint?
Which color you want to get it on the? You said blue and purple, right?
Yeah, so we're doing this as the primary,
Okay.
All right.
but trying to decide if I want gloss or metallic now.
This is gloss, metallic.
I kind of like the metallic.
Yeah, let's stay with the metallic.
All right, all right. And the pearlescent was what color?
Start in the go like a dark pink.
Let me see.
Oh wait, right there.
This is a dark pink, yeah. Oh, it's pretty fucking nice.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna lock it in right there.
All right. Watch out for the fumes. They might get you high.
Okay.
That fucking looks sexy.
Does look very nice. What's that?
All right. There we go. Just remember to park it so the paint sticks.
Right, that looks beautiful. How
It's
much
beautiful.
did I-
So the repair is 500 and a spray paint is 600. The total is 1100. That's about the math I can do. Thank you. Oh.
I'm almost curious if I should see what customizations it has.
Sure. All right. Let's take a look.
The last fancy car I got didn't actually have many. It's disappointing.
Let's see how many this one got.
Sorry, Tilly. I went in there to check to see if you were in there, and I was like, oh, he's not in here. I was like, why is the door
It's got a few. So if you look at this spoiler, no, sorry, the front splitters and the sides, front bumper. See them changing? From primer to carbon.
Yeah, it's not a huge chain.
There's a huge one. This one is quite bigger. I'm gonna go through them all slowly so you can take a look.
Yeah, I think I kind of like the stock version.
I think
Like
so
the
too.
stock one?
Yeah, I think I like the stock
Alright.
version too.
Let's take a look at the rear ones. This is the fins, but primary color. We got fins and secondary color. It's the little lines at the bottom. We got primary focus diffuser. We got the secondary. We got carbon. Then we got a primary wing diffuser. Adds little wings on the side from Aerodynamics. I don't know if it works, but yeah. We got second wing diffuser, secondary color, carbon wing. Then we got a primary slatted diffuser. Slated? I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Secondary,
I don't know this.
carbon slated. We got a primary wing diffuser, and a secondary, and a carbon.
Yeah, I don't like those either. I like the slatted ones again.
The slatted ones. There it is. Carbon, secondary, and primary.
Anything for the fin? Like a spoiler?
Let's take a look. Spoiler, you say? Yes, there's spoilers. Secondary colored, and then we have carbon. Primary color district wing. Secondary district wing is on the roof, if you see it. Carbon district wing. Primary ducktail. Secondary ducktail. Carbon ducktail. We got a primary body ducktail. Secondary. Carbon. And a primary bunny wing. Secondary and carbon. Primo area wing. Secondary and carbon. Then we got the
Oh.
championship wing. And secondary and carbon.
Go back to the one before that.
This one?
Yeah. Right, keep it there for a second. But in primary.
There you go.
Want a Batmobile?
Is that too much?
I mean, I think it's fun.
I don't want to keep it sleek. Hey, let me see the champion. See that in primary?
Yeah, this is primary. This side, the little ends up to the sides are the primary color. You see it? And that's not much visible, but you can barely see it.
Yeah, I kind of wish the whole thing had the.
Yeah.
All right, was any after that?
This is secondary and carbon. Nothing more.
So I like that champion, but that's gonna mess up my paint scheme.
Alright. But we were on
No.
this one.
Was there another one that was more on the back? So like I know that there is a fin that comes up by
There's-
speed.
This one,
I thought there was one that.
like this. Smaller one, you can barely see.
Yeah, yeah. doesn't look bad.
You like this one?
Yeah, it still keeps the car looking sleek.
Alright, alright.
Alright, what else we got?
So we're locking in this one.
We are locking that in.
Alright, that one is 37,874. Anything else?
What are the hood options?
Good option. We got a carbon hood, stripped hood, carbon stripped, twin vented, carbon twin vented, dished hood, and a carbon, triple intake, twin dished, and carbon twin dished, primary race fins, secondary, and carbon.
Nah, we'll keep that way it was. 'Cause I think I had the.
Keep it stacked.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see, what else is there? Let's see here. There's roofs if you want to take a look at those. Carbon, got a ridge line. I see it yet. We got a carbon ridge line, carbon strip ridge line roof, inset roof, carbon inset, and then carbon stripped inset.
Yeah, none of those are really impressive.
None of them? Alright.
Wait, go to the ridgeline.
This one.
You know what? Lock the ridgeline in.
Alright, got it. The total now is 54, 70, 39. 739, sorry. We got some
Okay,
exhaust.
54, 739.
54, 739, yep. Chrome
Alright, let's
exhaust,
take a look at exhaust.
aluminum, quad, chrome quad, expansive, triple bore, chrome triple bore, and aluminum triple bore.
Nah. nothing.
Keep it stock?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm honestly not seeing differences for a lot of these things.
We got some grills. What's this? Wait, no. Oh, if you come to the back near the engine. You see it? We got carbon paint. Damn. Carbon panel, exposed vented panel, carbon exposed vented panel, circle vented panel, carbon circle vented panel, slipstream panel, and carbon slipstream panel.
Go on the regular slip panel.
This one?
What were the first couple of ones?
We got this carbon panel, exposed vented. We got a circle vented. And we got the slip panel.
All right, the vented before the carbon vented.
For this one,
Yeah.
exposed vented. All right. Our total is 6360.
All right. That ATM.
All right. Oh wait, what's this? We got the
Okay.
mirrors.
Okay.
All right.
you can
You
keep the
ready?
extra.
Thank you. And check out. Boom. There we go. We'll put the invoice in the glove box. There you go. All right. Remember to park it.
And I guess maybe if I'm still around a little bit later, I'll check and see if he's ready. But it's about almost my bedtime anyway.
Yep, of course.
It looks so sexy, doesn't it? I almost don't want to drive it in the fucking dirty road.
It does really look good now. Really good.
All right, take care.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Have
you.
a great night.
Oh wait, does he have the key?
The key should be in it.
All right. It's pretty hard because I got like so many sets of keys on me.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Looks like I totally do not want to be sitting here for red lights kind of car.
Surprised you didn't get any upgrades.
So the guy that can do it, told the other guy that he was busy. And that it was gonna take him a little while to get himself situated,
Okay.
which is why I didn't get any upgrades. But I wanted to at least give that guy some work, since he's not a master mechanic. Kind of give him something to do, because like he's in there working, and then the other guy's like just not even like ready, but he's the
Really?
only one that can do the upgrades.
Yeah, he was going to hire me on as retainer for Haze at one point in time, but then I wrote up a contract and everything, and then he just didn't respond to me. So I was like, okay, well. Like, all you need to do is say, like, that you agree to this contract. That's all you need, and he just didn't. He asked me to write it up and everything, too. And it's like, okay, well, that's.
Actually, I'll probably drop you off at the courthouse, because it's not my bedtime.
Okay.
Go back to the cafe, cook up some dinner or something.
Mm-hmm. You going to try practicing online?
Yeah, I don't know.
I used to think I didn't lie a whole lot. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't lie that much, do I? But then I would notice myself like doing like little white lies to like not have to explain things, or like because I was like trying to save face in some way. I was embarrassed about something or other. And then when I did this thing of say whatever I feel like I'm hiding, oh boy, that was a different experience.
So I mean, okay, so like, how much do we lie to protect ourselves, and how much do we lie to protect others?
I would say lies are generally saving face lies, like if you're embarrassed. Or for me, it would just be the other kind of lie would be I don't want to, I don't care about explaining the whole thing, so I'm just going to tell you like some sort of small version of it instead, so I don't have to care about what's going to explain it.
You know, I'm just gonna say this: if I was a criminal, this would definitely be an interceptor car.
Interceptor?
They would need the interceptor.
Interesting.
Although I'm kind of I don't know. I'm not like the best driver either, so I guess that counts.
You just like the cars?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was part of a racing league a while back, but I'm rusty.
Okay, well, and I'm sure you're not going to definitely test it out or anything like that with once you get some upgrades in there.
No, I'm totally not gonna
Yeah,
test it out at all. I'm just gonna just trust what they say.
What we just say about line?
And the $100-something
That was a
thousand
test there. That was
dollars
a
to
test.
fully upgrade it.
All right.
I don't. I would get myself in so much trouble if I didn't lie. I'm just gonna tell you that right
Just
now.
try it. Just try it for like a week. Try it for a week and see what happens.
I don't know. Maybe in little
Alright, I'll-
baby steps, little steps.
Try it for a day then.
All right.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, have a good night.
Yeah, have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
At least I did some work and not by myself.
Well, I don't think I was really able to teach you too much, but I was at least able to get you caught up on the drama. That's there's that.
Yeah. Well, no, and then you helped me through the steps, and if I wanted to pick up a case and do an appeal.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's also an SOPs, but regardless, I'm happy I was able to teach you something. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Don't drink too much of the Kool-Aid now, all right?
Oh well.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
List hatership, it'll rise. It'll rise. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm happy now. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate you. I really do. And remember, life is sacred.